Welcome guys! Before I start, I would like to make a disclaimer. This video is just my opinion about Hime Hajime, and I have no intention of being rude, so please don't send her any hate. Again, this is just my opinion. In here, I will not say her alter ego name, RL name, and show her appearance. This video contains criticism, so if you're not okay with that type of video, please watch something else on my channel. Thank you.
Oh god. I don't know. I'm scared to say it because then I swear to God she's gonna pop into this room and I'll be like, oh!
What is the most important thing for a VTuber? Is it his model? Could be this reference sheet? Maybe the platform where it makes its content? Is it maybe having constant content with high quality? How about its fanbase? Or is it their entity or anonymity, if you will? The truth? Well, any of them are important, and some would add others or take others from the terms I mentioned. But for this video, we're going to talk about the lack of content, who she is, and her anonymity. More accurately, how Hime Hajime is, in my opinion, an unprofessional VTuber, at least a bit. Now, I'm not saying that being unprofessional is bad, and that's because professionalism is, in the most dumb and simplistic terms, a term that means you do an activity which you make money or profession out of it. That's it. That's professionalism in a nutshell. Everything else surrounding this term comes with a specific profession. The reason I make her professionalism and lack of anonymity a negative point in Hime brand is because, well, the reason is complex, so let's talk about this. I guess you can call it a paradox.
It's incredible! It's perfect! It's more than I ever wanted on a planet! How old am I? I honestly couldn't tell you. I don't know the difference between your years and my years. Fuck, I could be about 1 million or I could be about...
I am a good Christian woman. I've made myself unable to swear. Look, like, I'm just gonna say fuck. And now I can't. God wouldn't want that. And I'm a good Christian woman. And now, no more populating, only being sweet and say so. That's my seal noises. It's one of my favorite dishes. It's anime thighs. Oh, perfect. This is just what I was craving. Let's have a little bite, shall we?
Yeah! My wings! Yeah!
Don't fuck with me. Oh no, I didn't cut. Don't fuck with me.
When obviously they weigh you, oh my god, I just want to be weighed once. I want to weigh once without the Japanese doctor going like, wow, big number. It's like,
And then God said, "Ada, ada."
So, who is Hime Hajime? According to VShojo, Hime Hajime, a well-endowed alien dragon robot hybrid from some faraway planet. She decided to explore the universe but was drawn to Earth due to its variety of entertainment. Currently living in an old Japanese apartment but enjoys her time with video games and alcohol. Maybe this is why she's upset. Often a bit crude but has a soft planet all around her. Choose the name Hime Hajime from an eroge, as I think they call it on Earth. I just noticed that this description of Hime Hajime first starts in third person, now is in first person, being Hime Hajime the author. There's a bit of inconsistency on this. In the 3rd of January of 2021, Hime debuted. We learned about her character Netsa, and she got banned from Twitch because of her tit size. But to be fair, the weight of those candy milkers must be a crime on her back, so I do understand Twitch. Eventually she gets back making one stream, and ever since she has been, well, let's just say it's been almost 2 years since she debuted, and right now you can count 14 VODs in her VOD channel, but that channel and her others are outdated. I say this because she did streams after those VODs, and there are clips on YouTube made by clippers, which is weird for a quote-unquote professional VTuber. Yeah, it's a silverware ref. mean, VShojo gives talent freedom and resources to help their talents make content, but in Hime's case, there is none for her, so any recent clips out there that exist is made by clippers. I'm not sure if any recent clips were put in VShojo highlights, but that isn't Hime's channel. At this point, you know what I'm talking about, but if you don't know, she doesn't stream constantly, not even once a month. Every week is like opening a mystery box, we never know what to expect. It's frustrating to people who wants to equally love all members of VShojo when one of them doesn't seem to work as hard as the others. And there is no proof of behind the scenes work either, so it leaves me thinking, why does VShojo allow this to happen? I hope that talent freedom isn't the answer, because that would make the argument that CDawg VA said once in whole life you don't need talent.
Right. So something like Hololive is a good example of this, because it's almost instant success. You don't have to be a good streamer. You will get success, right? Because you're part of Hololive, right? You'll get money. You'll get a lot more money than most people will see in their lifetime monthly, right? We agree on that. Is that fair to say?
I think we should change the subject.
Okay. All right, fine. You get okay. Point being is that people, once you get the job, it doesn't matter what you said on the application.
But in this case it would be worse because she doesn't do any content, clips, nor TikToks. And she still has access to resources and time of VShojo manager, as well the approval of the community. The same community weirdly just memes about it, which I found it strange that no one seems to notice or care about the fact that VTuber is getting popular without making actual content. I see people complaining about the fame of creators all the time, about if they deserve it or not, but I will give credit to VTubers that receive this criticism. They do at least weekly content, or at least once or twice a month. One more thing about Hime lacking content is the final point about content, but is an important one. Hime not uploading is wasting a spotlight that could have gone to a creator with a bit more dedication. Even though I have my opinions on people that seem to think that joining an agency is the only way to have stability, but regardless, VShojo is still an agency that can give to any VTuber a good spotlight and the career of their dreams. What you're seeing right now is the following of Hime, and yes, she has the lowest follow of the agency, and her size would be enough to a VTuber start to make content creation a full-time job, even more with an agency helping out. I will give a personal opinion. I find Hime obsessed a bit disrespectful to creators that want to try to join VShojo and they try improve their content, and she's there doing seemingly nothing. She has such accomplishment and she's not even trying to do something with it. I feel like someone else could have stayed in that place and used it better. Oh, an observation of mine. During the great hype of announcement of VShojo Next/Japan, Hime's character was nowhere to be found. Hell, worse, all members made a live reaction to that slideshow, let's call that, and Hime was not there. Changing topics, now let's speak about the other unprofessional part of Hime, her anonymity, or better, the lack of it. But I warn you, this next section of the video can be considered taboo, since in the VTuber community, people showing or talking about their RL past personas, alternative personas without the VTuber showing first can be considered disrespectful. I am aware of that, and also I'm well knowledge about the Press Nogozagi drama, but the reason I'm going to do it to make this question. What if the IRL person exposed herself as a VTuber, better yet, doing months before her debut? How does our community handle it? I don't know. So since there is no real answer, I will take the risk. This thumbnail. This is how I discovered who Hime is IRL. Right now, I'm showing a version where the face is censored, and I will keep everything that doesn't mention Hime directly censored. I will give a quick rundown of what Alt-Hime, yes, this is how I'm going to refer to the alternative persona. Her content is videos of her opinions about manga, anime, events surrounding those mediums, and visiting places in Japan, like bars with anime themes, with a more clean and simplistic editing, which I can appreciate. I have enjoyed her content. She's a good content creator. However, her content is not made for me. But I would recommend you give a look into her content, experience it for yourself. But because I want to respect at some level her lack of anonymity, you will have to trust my word or fight her alter ego yourself. But let's focus back on the subject of the video, Alt-Hime and Hime entity share. This video here is going to be the focus of the section of this video, where Alt-Hime explains basically Hime, or better, and I'm not joking, Tokyo Mew Mew Girl.
Thus automatically becoming best girl? Tokyo Mew Mew girl?
You know something? Knowing how the content of Hime is going, I would kept the old name honestly. That reminds me of the magical cat girl genre, which is no longer relevant, like the consistency of Hime's content. This video is basically the massive self-dox of Hime, but also shows a bit of naivety from Hime. If you didn't know, most VTuber agencies back on the day would not accept people that said publicly they were joining to their agency. So she basically, with this video, hurt her chances, and also most agencies have already planned what models to use. What they need is the quote-unquote actor to play the VTuber. Knowing this, she might have had a cut of opportunities, but as we all know, she would be added to VShojo, where talent freedom exists. On 20th of August of 2021, VShojo opened auditions to VTubers to join their talent branch, aka being on their VTubers team, talents, whatever. The post is short, so let's give it a quick look. For the first time we are opening up auditions to VShojo. We are looking for people with experience already in Extreme regardless of size. And you're welcome to apply if you're already a debuted VTuber too. aka they don't care about your size, they care about your experience in streaming. I'm not sure about content creation in general, but this was made in the time where people thought the only way to be a VTuber is with streaming. Oh wait, no, people still think like that. Next we have application overview. Submission deadline September 30, 2021. Submission requirements: a link to a custom 3-minute audition reel and a clip from a live stream. I'm not sure what the audition reel needed to have since I didn't go deep into it back on the day. Applicants must be over 18 and prepared to stream full-time as a VTuber. There are no geographic restrictions. Submission from blah 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 blah. One more thing regarding VShojo Inc. Funded by the Gunrun and Montedu, VShojo focused on both the growth and development of VTuber talent by providing technical, creative, and revenue-generating support while granting them the freedom to collaborate with others and retain complete creative control over their content. VShojo is also a big proponent of collaboration and fostering genuine camaraderie both with and among its members. All nice and good. And now you're asking, what was the point you wanted to show? Well, let me read again a specific part of the application overview. Applicants must be over 18 and prepared to stream full-time as a VTuber. Huh. And now I ask, what about Hime, huh? I like to think that VShojo treats every member equally, but most members that arrive at VShojo were all well-known members of the VTuber community. It shows not only how unprofessional Hime is, but also VShojo by showing a bit of inconsistency in the execution of their rules. But I will be fair to VShojo, this is not the worst action from them, they've done worse.
Hell yeah!
And Hime, well, it's not like she's bullying indie VTubers, she just not appear at the full-time job. Not the worst thing in the world. Just slightly disrespectful to people that try hard to get in VShojo, or dream to be a member of the VShojo agency. So, in conclusion, Hime is not a bad VTuber. I think I made that clear, but I do find it unprofessional and in my point of view, disrespectful that she isn't make at least a stream per week. I have a full-time job, night shift in a shitty factory, and I can make streams and videos. I do not know if this comparison is fair, it's just how I feel. Please leave a comment on Hime videos and even on Twitter asking her to try to come back. Maybe with everyone trying we can get her attention. She's a talented creator and experienced one. It would be a shame to VShojo not to have her making content in their name. But what is your opinion on this subject? Do you think this point of view is valid, or am I worried about the nothing burger? Did you like this video? Leave a like or dislike. Sharing this video would be very helpful. After this, go watch another video of mine, and if you enjoy my content overall, subscribe. That's all. Hope to see you in the next video or live. So, adeus. Goodbye.